Hey, Brarhive! Welcome to the Brarcast, the worst decision you can ever make to listen to. Is that right English? Who cares? Whatever. So my name is Matab Brar, and I will be your host through the next, I don't know, however so long we make this podcast. We don't plan shit up in here. Alright, so let me tell you guys about myself real quick. I am Matab Brar. I was a TV icon back when I was like 6, 7-ish. Yeah, if you're brown and you lived in Canada, your parents most likely know my mom. Yeah. We both had a TV show, but everyone cares about hers. No one talks about me. I did shit too, okay? My Corner, look it up, not on YouTube, because my parents don't want any trace of that show. Neither do I. Oh well. A little bit about me. So, I am in university. I hate my major more than anything else on earth. I'm a poly major, and I still don't know the difference between liberals, conservatives, Democrats. I don't know shit. All I know is whatever CNN or like CBC's saying. Alright? I'm very bad at it. I'm a martial artist for 16 years. I'm second degree black belt in Hapkido. Yet, I am broken. My back, I barely have a spinal cord at this point. Like, I'll just take a walk down the street and you'll hear me scream, "Ah, my back!" You know, like the guy from SpongeBob. "Ah, my leg!" My leg! Oh yeah, one thing, I go on a lot of tangents. So, if you guys are expecting one, like, topic thoroughly, you're gonna be disappointed. I'll go like 1 minute talking about like who I am. Then talking about SpongeBob and the leg guy. You know. So let's talk about this podcast real quick. All right. So how this is gonna go is I'm gonna say a lot of dumb shit. You will listen to it, and we'll have a conversation. You guys can like hit me up on Instagram at MatabBrar1 because some other Matab Brar already took the normal one. I'll hunt him down. Don't worry. Or on Twitter, the Matab Brar. Yeah, I'm really conceited like that. So, what we'll do is we'll have like once in a while we'll have some guests. I'll tell you guys a lot of stories, either my stories, which are a lot, and they're 100% true, and they're really stupid because I'm an idiot. Or we'll talk about like other stories that are really interesting, that are really lesser known. I'll have guests come on, probably like some guys from like the Calgary scene come up, and we'll have a good time. And all of this is a conversation, so whatever I say, I want you guys to talk about it too. You guys can message me. We'll have conversations. Good time, you know? Alright, let's start off with the first story of the Brarcast. This is not a story about me, but it is 100% one of my favorite stories. Today we will be talking about Eric the Eel, otherwise known as his birth name, Eric Musambani.
In lane 5, representing Equatorial Guinea, Eric Musambani.
So, he was an Olympian. Actually, put Olympian in like quotations because he wasn't really an athlete. He went to the Olympics for sport he did not know how to compete in.
This guy doesn't look as though he's going to make it.
You may think I am bullshitting you, but I shit you not. This is all 100% real, and now enjoy. So, 2000 Olympics, what an amazing time. There, we had Vince Carter jump over a 7-foot Frenchman. It was very, very nice.
Carter and the crowd responds.
But people forget about the most intense moment there. The 100-meter freestyle was very, very nice. So what happened was, every year the Olympic gives out wildcard entries to other countries who otherwise wouldn't be in the Olympics at the time, or, wouldn't be in that position to actually go and compete, So what happened was, New Guinea, which is where Eric Musambani was from, they were given wildcards, said, "Hey, if you guys want to swim, come through, swim. get an athlete or two, and we can do this. So a search committee was commenced for finding a swimmer. And Eric goes up and just like, I can do it. I can probably swim. Because like, it's not like he didn't know how to swim, but he didn't know how to swim fast. And so yeah, he's like, all right, I'll start training. But New Guinea did not have any Olympic-sized pools. And the biggest pool there was like very, very tiny. It's like a little kiddie pool, really. So all he really did was conditioning. You know, like if you watch the videos of him competing, he is absolutely ripped. Like you could grate cheese on them. God damn. No homo, pause. But yo, god damn. He was nice. So yeah. So Eric flies out to Sydney. And he goes to Olympic. He goes to the training session, like the day or two before the actual competition.
And also I remember when I saw the swimming pool for the first time. You know, that was my first time to swim. It's a 50-meter swimming pool.
And he gets in the water and he starts swimming. He's flailing around, like he's splashing all around. He's like he almost drowns one or two times. And I believe it was the U.S. coach that brought him aside and said, "Do you know what you're doing?" And he just says straight up, "No, I don't know what I'm doing." So what happens is he goes up, like the U.S. coach goes up to him and teaches him all the motions. Like keep your head down, how you put your body should be positioned, always keep one hand forward, and like the cupping motion, everything, how his legs should be. And how you turn, so you kind of do a front flip kind of thing and turn. And here's the thing when Eric was going up. He's going up against two people that are projected to be like in the finals or like semis, alright? But when Eric went up, so the three of them are getting ready to go up. It's their division. And his two opponents, they false started. So both of them get eliminated. So it's just Eric in this massive ass pool by himself. 100% is just him by himself. And people always make jokes like, oh, the lifeguard at the Olympics is a pretty useless job. Because like these are highly trained athletes, been swimming since the day they were born. No one can save them because they're the best. I beg to differ, because Eric Musambani almost drowned.
Now I am convinced this guy is going to have to get hold of the lane rope in a minute.
Let me explain this. So Eric starts off nice. So just him alone. The referee or whoever pulls the gun, and Eric goes in the water. He starts swimming, and immediately he just gasses out. He's like breathing. He's like, you can't even see him breathe, but you can just see like him from the underwater angle. He's super slow now. He gassed on the first like 10 meters. But he gets to the end, he does his flip, sort of, and then he pushes off. And right there, like, you can also see his body literally stop like moving for like a while. And everyone's like, oh my god, this man is dead. And he gets up a little bit, and he looks like he's about to reach for like the support things. Because in the Olympics, once you grab that, you are done. You can't really do anything. You're over. Eric grabs this. Like, he doesn't grab it, but he looks like he's about to reach for it, but he doesn't. I feel like that's like the power of his country. Like, okay, New Guinea doesn't have much going for it. I am the hope of this country. And so much power exudes out of him, and he goes and he finishes the race, just him. And this also creates history because he is the first ever Olympic swimmer to win an Olympic race with the slowest time ever. And I just find that super inspiring. You know, you could be absolutely shit at something, but you'll still win. And me, as a person who is shit at everything, that touches my heart. Oh, and let me tell you my favorite thing about this. Now in New Guinea, He is actually a coach. He is actually a swimming instructor there. So, yeah, he is the pride of New Guinea now. And, dude, like, watch this video. Like, go on YouTube right now. Type in the true story of Eric the Eel Musambani. It's insane. Also, while you're there, check out Vince Carter jumping over a 7-foot man. Dude, he jumps over this man, dunks over him. His nuts are in his face. It's beautiful. So, one of the biggest movies of 2019 was obviously Dragon Ball Broly. Obviously. But, there's a small little indie piece movie that came out. Not many people watched. It's called Avengers Endgame. I'm sorry. I don't know, man. Yeah, so Endgame came out, and obviously this shit wasn't a sensation. Second highest grossing movie of all time. But, it was out of theaters, and, obviously Marvel wants to be number one, because, like, yo, we want that guac. We want our chips with that guac, So, Marvel posted on Twitter a few days ago, hey, we're re-releasing Endgame. Everyone's like, alright, cool. Like, whoever hasn't watched it will get a chance. But wait, there's more. Because Marvel also announced there's going to be some deleted scenes. It's going to be a whole 15 minutes longer. So, who knows? Maybe, okay, spoiler warning real quick. So, if you don't want to get spoilers, skip ahead like 5 minutes or something. I don't know. Just get ready. If you haven't seen Endgame, just watch it right now. I don't care. Do it right now. I don't care. Like, pause this podcast, go to theaters, or torrent it or something. I don't care. Just watch it, come back, and yeah. Okay, so what if, like, okay, so just wait one thing, alright? So they're re-releasing with deleted scenes, but they want you to pay the same price. So, alright, if you're listening with headphones, I'm very sorry, but I'm gonna yell real quick. They want you to pay for DLC, basically, okay? It's like video games, right? You don't get the full thing, you pay extra? Nah. And like, not only extra, you pay for a whole goddamn game, basically. Like, for the Spider-Man stuff, all the DLC is like $60. That's a whole nother game for like 2 hours of the whole goddamn game. I don't like that. I'm still gonna watch it again. Like, I just bought tickets like right now for this, but I'm not happy. My wallet is not happy. Okay, because 15 minutes does not require me spending $15 on tickets. That's bullshit. I'm fed up. But yeah, Marvel's trying to get number one right now. They're like, I think they're like not that far off. I think like a couple million off now. But yeah, who knows? They could be getting that guac and like maybe by the end of the run. So yeah, guys, get the DLC. If you guys want the whole experience. Hata. And speaking of living off past accomplishments, let's talk about the NBA and the Warriors. Because, like everyone knows at this point, the Raptors beat the Warriors. But I don't care about that because I am a Rockets fan. And we got kicked out in the second round by the Warriors. So, who cares? Let's talk about some other stuff going on in the NBA. Like LeVar Ball being banned from ESPN for, all he said to the First Take, Molly Curran, was like, she's like, hey, let's switch gears. He's like, you can switch my gears anytime. And see, he said that many times every time he's on ESPN, and, not really anything. He doesn't mean anything by it. It's just like, yeah, switch gears. Ask me any questions. I'm ready. He went on because his son was traded to the Pelicans. And can we just say one thing, guys? Lonzo Ball is amazing. He's going to be the second greatest point guard of all time behind Ben Simmons. Sure, he can't shoot for shit right now. He's really tall. He's dating Kendall Jenner and stuff. So that's really bad for his career. But don't worry. Greatest point guard of all time, Yeah, so Alonso is now with Pelicans. And so LeVar goes on because, he's the most outspoken human being in history. And so he's talking, and she's like, let's switch gears. She's like, you can switch my gears anytime. Her face glows up. Her eyes widen up wider than, like, widescreen TVs and stuff. And, look, nobody on Twitter was like, oh, that's so rude. Oh my God, LeVar, hashtag me too. No one said that. No one said anything. And boom! What happened? LeVar is now banned from ESPN. And this is really dumb. Sorry guys, I just had to rant about that real quick. Alright, let's talk about the NBA awards that happened on June 24th, 2019. This is one thing I like. Basketball is now global. The biggest thing to ever happen in NBA history was when Satnam Singh, the greatest player of all time, was drafted by the Dallas Mavericks. Sure, he didn't play a single game. Sure, he went to the G League. Now he plays for some Canadian team. Sure, that's happening. But still, an Indian guy went to the NBA. That's big news, guys. But nah, the NBA is global now. And yesterday, screw it. Yeah, we're filming this the day before. I don't care anymore. And the day after the NBA awards. This will be up like a week afterwards. I don't care, okay? So, at the NBA awards, all the big winners were immigrants. The MVP, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Okay, no one can say his name. Okay, he won MVP. He's from Greece. Rudy Gobert from France. Luka Doncic, the Rookie of the Year. He's from Slovenia. And most improved player, Pascal Siakam, Cameroonian. Which leads me to believe, guys, in a few years, when aliens take over, they could be in the NBA. And one day, we will have a Wilt Chamberlain-style alien. He could do everything. He'll win Rookie of the Year, MVP, and Defensive in the same year, Alright, and speaking about Wilt Chamberlain, let me tell you guys about my let's talk about my top 10 players in NBA history. But I think you guys will stop listening after my top 5 because someone is not included in this. Alright, so number 1 of all time, the GOAT, is LeBron James. This man is, first of all, this guy does everything. Off the court, on the court. He's making Space Jam 2 right now. He's a god. Number 2, Wilt the Still Chamberlain. This man scored 100 points in one game. He averaged 50 points for a season. This guy won Rookie of the Year and MVP in the same season. God damn. Number 3, who would it be? Oh yes, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, or otherwise known as, by the oldies listening here today, what's up guys? Lou Alcindor. This guy did everything too. He has championships, he has MVPs, and this guy made the skyhook, the most unblockable shot in NBA history. Number 4 has to be Kareem's best teammate ever, Magic Johnson, the greatest point guard of all time, and this guy also killed the Lakers for the rest of the last season. He just destroyed them. Yeah, that's fun. And number 5, Hakeem Olajuwon, the greatest, in my opinion, top 3 center of all time, because I've just named 2 centers before him. But yeah, he's one of the best centers of all time, best footwork, and I'm a Rockets fan, so I'm biased. Shut up, fight me. Then I put Tim Duncan, the greatest power forward of all time, at number 6, because this guy did everything. He was not athletic. And let me just talk about this real quick, alright? He played basketball as a backup, alright? Basketball was a backup for this man. He wanted to be an Olympic swimmer. He was really good, alright? But then a hurricane came through. destroyed the only Olympic-sized pool in his town. He's like, oh, I guess I'll now be the best basketball player of all time, you know? He went from a swimmer to a ball player, and he killed it. No one can mess with him. He has rings for a reason. All right? Then, I gotta say, number 7 is gonna be Kobe Bryant. You know? This man was the pride of LA. Okay? You cannot change his opinion. If you guys don't know about Kobe's accomplishments, I don't know what to say, man. Kobe has a day after him, okay? August 24th is Kobe Day. And number 8, Michael Jordan. He is not a top 10, he's not a top 5 player. He's good, he's very good. But he's overrated, and if people are like, oh my god, he's so good. No, he's good, but he's not the best. It's just nostalgia and dick riders. So that's all I'm going to say there. And he also is a gambling addict. And if he played today, he would average 50 trips to Vegas a week. Number 9, I'm going to say Bill Russell. I love Bill Russell. He has 11 championships. But, you know, he was kind of slow. That's just my personal opinion. I really like him. The only person I don't like on my whole list is Jordan. I don't like Jordan whatsoever. And number 10, I might get shit for this, but I gotta say it's a 3-way tie between KD, Charles Barkley, and Larry Bird. Don't ask why, it just is. Okay, and yeah, that's it for the NBA portion. So, let's talk about my favorite story from the month of July. Hey, this is Matab in post-production. I just want to say June, in the month of June, not July. I'm sorry, I don't know my dates. I don't have a calendar with me, so yeah. He's a football player. You know, he got drafted in '69. He played for like 10 years. You know, he only had a little. He wasn't that good at running. He only had 11,000 yards rushed, and you know, he did some stuff. You know, he was okay. He goes by the name of Orenthal James Simpson. Oh, I'm sorry. Only his mother can call him Orenthal. He might get mad at me, so I'll just call him by his other name, Juice, or otherwise known as OJ. OJ Simpson. He's this has a kind of a storied life. So in mid '90s, you guys, I wasn't born for this, but in the mid '90s, during the Rockets finals, the game kind of got cut off. Why? Because OJ Simpson riding a Bronco was kind of high-speed pursuit, because, you know, he kind of allegedly stabbed some people. And then went to jail for a while. He got out. He didn't get to jail. He was in jail while he was on trial. He was acquitted. Then he went to jail again for armed robbery. And he was in there for a little bit, for a good minute. He got out. And in June, more specifically June 14th, O.J. Simpson, he joined Twitter. And everybody knows Twitter's most sophisticated place. Everybody there's so welcoming, right? No. O.J. Simpson comes back to Twitter and says, hey guys, this is my Twitter. Here, I'm going to clear up a lot of misconceptions about me. I'm going to talk a lot about fantasy football. You know, kind of just like, hey guys, let's catch up. It's been a while. I'll give you guys my life and stuff, right? People ask him questions like, hey OJ, could I get your opinion on how you got away with murdering your wife? And, you know, that right there is kind of normal. Some people are talking like, hey, I got a picture with OJ 2 months ago. He was so nice. And this poor woman, she just talking about she met her hero and stuff. And holy shit, she has over almost 2,000 replies, which is really sad, cause she has she's 3 followers, which is really bad, And so he comes back to Twitter and he's talking, and one of his, cause he doesn't tweet actual word tweets. He has someone take a video of him just talking. He'll talk football. But a few days ago, he posted, hey guys, a lot of you guys are talking shit right now. I'm not down for this. Here, I'm going to get even with you guys.
I got a little getting even to do. So God bless. Take care.
And I'm looking at this with my buddies and we're like, hey, how you gonna get even, buddy? You gonna talk to us, or you gonna, with us? We don't know, and we're very scared. But don't worry, guys. Twitter it's gonna protect all of us, And also, this is one thing I really like. His managers. So a lot of people are it was announced that OJ wasn't come back to Twitter. Someone announced he's gonna come back to Twitter eventually, and instantly fake Twitters were made right then and there, and all of them were like, oh, hi guys, I'm OJ and I did it. I killed Nicole Brown Simpson. I killed her boyfriend. Hey guys, all that stuff is true. I did all that stuff, and honestly, I don't know how I feel about that. And they're all talking all this stuff. So this is why OJ's making videos. So he's like, all right, guys, this is me. And his Twitter bio literally says, if you don't see it here, I didn't say it. And the one thing about this that really makes me sad is the real OJ, his actual Twitter is not even verified. Okay? Who does a guy have to kill out here to get verified? You know what I'm saying, guys? And, that's basically the story so far. Oh, also, so here's what I was saying about the whole Orenthal thing. His mom, can we call him that? He tweets this. Somebody yesterday asked me what the best advice I ever got was. My mother said to me before she passed, Orenthal, you can't let people and mean speech set you further away from God. I'm sorry, G-D. That was the best advice I ever got. And, by the way, all capitals, she was the only one who only called me Orenthal. So guys, don't call him Orenthal. You got guys call him OJ, or, he'll be very mad with his unverified Twitter account. It's funny, he's unverified, and he also has almost 800k followers, which is, kind of weird. Also, speaking of Twitter, hit me up at the Matabrar. Matabrar is spelled MEHTABBRAR. Thank you. So yeah, OJ's out here trying to get those Instagram thoughts, and Twitter thoughts. He's gonna come to Instagram soon. So yeah, that's a pretty fun story. I want to see him go on Joe Rogan, or hey OJ, hit me up. I'll bring you on the podcast as well, Alright guys, I know what you guys are thinking. Oh my god, is it finally over? Is he gonna stop talking? You are right. So you guys got the whole idea of what we're trying to do here. I'm gonna tell you guys some stories. I'll talk about what's going on in the world right now. I might drop some politics. My political opinions might not be right, but the President of the United States, his aren't right either. Ooh, political jabs. So, yeah, that's basically what we're trying to do here. Just, give you guys some takes. We'll get some guests up in here. And, yeah. So, Brarcast, this is it. We'll see you guys next time. And I don't have a cool outro yet. I bid thee adieu and stay healthy, stay hydrated. Okay, so I know this podcast is not good, okay? So shut up, don't leave me any mean comments, because I have pretty low self-esteem and I'll cry myself to sleep listening to Khaled all night. But, so, I know it's bad, but shut up, we'll get better. You know, I'm like Markel Fultz right now. You know, I start off a little choppy. You know, I have a shoulder injury, back injury. I'll get traded a few times. But don't worry. I'll get my triple-double eventually. It'll happen, guys. So, love you, live long, prosper, always wear a condom, and stay hydrated. Love you.